It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Hornets in Charlotte. So for Charlotte, their last game, a win against Dallas. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset. Riding high right now. And we'll get to see John Wall tonight, the former #1 overall pick out of Kentucky at 6'4", with a 6'9" wingspan, 39-inch vertical. Kenny's got all the physical tools.
He's a one-man fast break. You know, he gets that rebound. Not only do you see the defense sprint, you see the offensive wing sprint the lane because they say this guy is out. And I love watching John Wall play.
And he uses his size, takes the contact, he can finish in the lane, and most of all, he wears down the defender.
And you know, I know you've talked about him and Bradley Beal together being the Secret Service. That's your
the Secret Service, the nickname.
But see, everybody knows about him now, so I think it's the not-so-Secret Service.
I'm not feeling that.
The not-so-Secret Service.
But we all know about the Secret Service, and we still
need the noise
fearful.
box, Ernie.
Not-so-Secret Service.
I need our noise box, Ernie.
I'm sticking by it.
Very nice.
Kevin Harlan, what do you think? Thank you.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. The Hornets hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. This their first look at this year's Washington squad. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip, so a look at the starters for the Wizards. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Patrick Patterson is out there with Chandler Parsons, and it's Buford in at the 5. Patterson, the screen, and Wall kicks to Parsons. To the middle, free throw line jump shot. Buford, no luck. Washington on D. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Walker with it. In the corner, it's Robinson. The 11-footer. And it's Freak missing. Here's Washington now. It's a three-point game. Here's Wall. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Walker kicks to Freak. Here's Jefferson. Rebound, Washington.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Walker after the made shot from Chandler Parsons. Here's Fowler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Freak's got 5 points so far.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Patterson a screen on Walker. It's Wall with...
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here is Wall. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Outside, Wall. It's Beal on the wing. He kicks to Patterson. 6 to shoot. No good from outside.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Wall dishes to Buford. Stolen by Robinson. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop.
Whoa! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And so it's Washington with it, following the bucket by the Hornets.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
Outside Jefferson. Freak passes to Robinson. The shot will not go. Parsons with some nice D. Wizards trail by 5. And Wall kicks to Beal. 13 feet away. Wall's shot is off.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Freak. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. It's Jefferson, top of the key. Walker releases from the wing and drills it. Walker's got his second bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Second is Al Jefferson. Fourth, Freak.
You know, everyone on that list had a great season, an outstanding season, and had a few. A key player, any of that could have affected where these guys ended up on the list.
The Wizards making a switch here. Muhammad's checked in. Wall dishes to Parsons. They set the screen. Here's Beal. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Beal's got his first 2 points. Outside, Walker. Robinson left side. On the wing, Batum. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Buford a screen on Walker. Wall attacking.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. He's off on the first. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Hardaway comes in for Robinson. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Rivers in for Walker. And he sinks the second. Here's Rivers. Hardaway is screen on Wall. Rivers kicks to Hardaway. Tries again. It's blocked. Here's Columbus. The shot is off. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Here's Wall after Austin Rivers scored. Kicks it to Muhammad. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Here's Columbus. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Hornets leading by 8. Here's Rivers. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Williams, he's checked in for Washington. Rivers hits both of them. Wizards trail by 10. Outside Williams. Dishes it to Buford. There's a screen by Williams. Columbus. He's covered by Fowler. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Freak. He has 7. He dishes it to Kidd-Gilchrist. There's the screen. Freak kicks to Hardaway. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating. Here's Fowler. Makes it off the glass. Freak's got 9 points.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Williams. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Now here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. To the wing right side. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Oubre's checked in for Washington. 23 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
From deep. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hornets lead by 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
This. Respect this here. Check. I realize this.
And John Wall, a multiple All-Star in this league. But make no mistake, his focus is squarely on team success.
Main thing for me is going into this season is just trying to win. I mean, I got my own goals set aside that I don't talk about, but just know I got them in my head. But the main goal for everybody is just be the playoffs.
Wall's the kind of guy that has his eye on the prize all the time, and the less emphasis he places on his own goals, I think, Greg, the better he seems to get.
That's a great point, and Kevin, he is a man on a mission at this point in his career. Only one thing is going to satisfy him, and that's chasing that ring.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
Oh, in a two-guard. Jefferson is out there with Robinson. Then there's Batum, and it's Walker in at the one spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks had a huge game. He ended up with 53 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Oh, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Freak is second.
And that's what you like to see from the foul line. Guys that are comfortable, confident, and consistent. Free throws are a big part of the game, and this guy was one of the best in the league.
Muhammad, he's checked in for the Wizards. Wall comes in for Mo Williams. Now Patterson. He feeds it to Beal. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Shooting much better here in the second quarter.
Yes, very, very impressed with how much more alive they look here to get back in. And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for John Wall. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 14 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
You know, the scheme just seems to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is at all times.
Here's Freak after the made shot from Bradley Beal. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The 15-footer. That doesn't go either for Beal.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
And as usual, he's the one directing traffic out there, guys.
And guys, he always has such a firm grasp of exactly what the game plan is. He's always talking, making sure that all 5 guys are on the same page.
The Hornets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Kemba Kemba Walker hits them both.
What a game here for Walker. He has 8 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
That's good. Buford's got his first 2 points of the night.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now. Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
Here's Patterson. Off target with his 3.
Washington foul call. Buford.
Here's Walker. He's got 8. Freak kicks to Jefferson. Walker goes in, passes to Fowler. And the Hornets miss again. Wizards trail by 9. Beal with it. Robinson picks him up. And Beal kicks to Wall. Wall draws the double. Beal gets a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 9 points here for Beal.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Pass to Fowler. 3-pointer. Washington with the rebound. Buford's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And Muhammad gets it to go.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Walker against Wall. Walker the pass to Fowler. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
All right, Charlotte. Now we're ready for your viewing entertainment. The Hornets game team. Make some noise.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Freak. And a switcher also for Washington. Chandler Parsons. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Hornets ahead. They're up by 10. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, guys, I'm here with Bradley Beal. And Bradley, we've heard Coach stress the importance of rebounding. Is that going to have to be a team effort in the second half for all 5 players on the court?
Yeah, all five guys. But I think we're too worried about getting out in transition. So I think 1 through 5, including the guards, we all got to get in there and rebound.
The guards must contribute on the glass, no doubt. Bradley, thank you. Guys?
Okay, Doris, much appreciated. And now for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Okay, eyes up front, guys. Our fans are really liking what we've done so far, and so am I. Let's go through some things. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. On the fast break is where we showed the most signs of life. When we pushed it, we were able to catch them on their heels a few times. And when it comes to the speed of the game, I'd love to see it being played at a walk, not a sprint, if you get my drift. Let's not hurry things. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Freak. 15 points and a steal.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Washington, the talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Chandler Parsons out there with Patrick Patterson. And it's Buford in at the 5 spot. Batum dishes to Freak. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Freak's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hornets. And here's Wall. Patterson a screen on Walker. Wall attacking. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Walker. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Walker goes in, down low, foul. Offensive rebound, another shot, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Now here's Wall. He's got 10. The timely screen gave him a step, but he took it all the way.
Another bucket in the paint? That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
First personal foul.
The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Thomas Robinson.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Wizards trail by 15. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Here's Buford. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Here's Fowler. Good on the 13-footer. Freak's got 8 points here in this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's the screen. Patterson passes to Beal. Fires from 18. The kick out to Wall. Tries again. Beal can't get that one to fall.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Wall with the steal. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 11.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Screen by Jefferson. Robinson dishes to Freak, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one. Wizards trail by 15. Right side, Wall. And he makes good on the layup. 12 points for him.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Now the dish to Robinson. Rebound, Washington. Buford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Wall. 12 points for him. Beal with a screen for Wall. The feed to Beal. Nobody near Parsons. Off target from outside.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Jefferson, a screen on Beal. The pass to Fowler. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Charlotte.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And it's Beal in the corner. Uncovered. Batum grabs the miss.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Puts up the baby hook. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Free throw good, Freak. Some changes for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Thomas Robinson. And it's Rivers in for Walker. And both free throws good from Freak. And Washington has possession. They trail by 18. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. That's good.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
And it's not often you see a team as efficient from that short 17, as I like to call it, but it's really worked well for them today.
Williams kicks to Parsons. Here's Columbus. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Muhammad, he's checked in for Parsons.
One shot. One shot.
Here's Rivers. He has 7. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. They set the screen. Charlotte moving the ball around. And a wide open look for Freak. But he recovers it. Feeds to Kaminsky. Pass to Freak. Batum dishes to Rivers. Freak with it. 32 points in the game. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. And Washington the other way now. Columbus. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. Rebound by Fowler.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Left side, Kid Gilchrist. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Kid Gilchrist has got 6 points.
And that's really using the double team against the defense there and creating that pinpoint passing to attack.
Here's Columbus. And another miss by Washington.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. No luck. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Oubre. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Out to the wing. Columbus, defended by Batum. A three-pointer is right on target.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Rivers passes to Fowler. To the paint, here's Kaminsky. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Kelly Oubre. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Charlotte.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
And the Hornets making a change here. Holiday's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Wizards trail by 15. Here's Muhammad. Can't get it to go. Charlotte has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Kid Gilchrist has got 4 points this quarter. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rivers against Williams. Oubre sets the screen for Williams. Here's Columbus. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And Kid Gilchrist gets it to go in. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Columbus, defended by Fowler. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. He's got 9.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
He kicks to Kaminsky. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hornets lead by 19. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Some changes for Charlotte. Batum comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and Freak subbed in for Justin Holiday. Charlotte leading by 17. Fowler, he's in at shooting guard. Robinson is out there with Al Jefferson. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Batum in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
They set the pick. Wall attacking. Here's Columbus. Sinks the triple.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Hornets have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Screen by Jefferson. Freak with it. Now Beal defending. And it's Freak missing. Wizards trail by 16. And here we go. Here's Columbus. And Wall kicks to Oubre. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got assist number 8 now on the night.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside, Batum. To the inside, Fowler. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Freak's got 34 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Shoots off the screen. And the shot falls short this time.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Oubre with the steal. And it's sent back by Fowler. Now Walker to the paint. Oubre with the steal. And Wall. Here we go now. And another miss by Washington.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And Walker kicks to Freak. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Outside Williams. The 9-foot shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. Hornets leading by 16.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
And here's Walker. There's a screen by Robinson. Jefferson dishes to Walker. Charlotte moving the ball around. Beal with the steal. Outside Williams. The open shot by Beal. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 13 points here for Beal.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Robinson down low. He's covered by Beal. Freak passes to Jefferson. Inside, here's Fowler. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Freak's got 38 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed, have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Washington making some changes. Buford is checked in for Oubre. Patterson comes in for Beal. And
Parsons.
Williams. .151 left here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. And that's now 18 points for Wall.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Freak off the inbound. The rebound by Patterson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Wall with another miss. Hornets leading by 14. And the dunk by Robinson.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Charlotte.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Patterson, that's good.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jefferson kicks to Freak. Back to Jefferson. And he gets it to go. And the Hornets lead by 18.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had them on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at them.
The whole knockout look.
And Freak throws it down.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire, and it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
It was all about working with my teammates to open up scoring opportunities. Not just for myself, but for all of us. The more chances we get as a team, the more we all score, the better off we are in the end.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.